Hey guys, welcome to White Gaming. Just in case you haven't seen episode 1, the link for episode 1 will be in the description if you haven't watched it. Also, there might be spoilers for Paper Mario the Origami King, so if you haven't played it, play it, come back, just like last episode, play it, come back, then you'll understand everything I'm talking about. Whew. What if Paper Mario was in Smash? Paper Mario, the Leaf version of our normal, lovable Mario. Yep. So yeah, today we're doing Paper Mario. Let's just jump into it. Literally, like jumping into a book. Yep, there's gimmicks to this specific character. You know what? They're actually all partners. Woohoo! One is Bobby the Bomb, obviously. These are all based off Paper Mario the Origami King. So just to let you know, Professor Toad, who is an archaeologist or something like that, Bowser Jr., Kamek, Bowser, and Olivia, the first partner you actually have. Not including Bowser because, like, you lose him immediately. All of these will be one-hit jabs, just to let y'all know. Alright, so Bobby's jab is just a simple tackle. The Professor Toad will actually just slam the opponent with the shovel. Bowser Jr. will literally just punch, like, outside of his clown car. Kamek will use a tiny magic blast. And Bowser will actually use a tiny flame. Olivia will do it, but she'll be confused as she does it. So yeah, it'll actually deal less damage when that happens. Alright, the dash attack, same dash for everyone. They just dash forward. And yeah, they just become a hurt box. If you don't know what a hurt box is, it's just something that can hurt you, basically. I'm more explaining today for this episode. The side tilt will actually have Mario turn into like a straight like strip and then do a little headbutt forwards. As so, there will be a little bigger line showing where his head is, you know? The up tilt, he'll actually also turn sideways, face the way he was turning earlier, then he'll do like sort of like Ryu, or is it sort of like Mario? They're sort of the same character. The down tilt will have spiny shells, paper shiny spiny shells, spin around him for a couple seconds. Oh boy, the aerials. Alright, the up and down aerial are the same, except just in different directions, obviously. Actually, the forward and back air are actually super interesting to me. The forward air shooting fireballs, you can have 4 on screen at a time, and ice balls is for the back air. Again, 4 on the screen at a time. And if you use enough ice balls every once in a while, it'll actually freeze the opponent. That's cool. And if you use the forward air enough, it'll actually just become like normal Mario's fireball. So yeah, it's basically, well, if you do it enough, it'll just become normal Mario's neutral B, but in midair. Alright, the smash attacks. We're starting with the down smash. Mario will actually lay down and spin around for a little bit, depending on how long you charged it. And also, the partner will do this with you. The partner will do it with you. Remember that. The side smash will be using his hammer, but he swings it around while he's charging, and then he slams it down when he's ready to finish the opponent off. Not literally finish him off, though. The up smash, just like his fleshy brother, he will do an up to a left to right up headbutt. Yeah. All right, the grabs. This is gonna get a little confusing, maybe. I don't know. All right. So you don't even have to have Bowser Jr. equipped for this. He'll just fly down. He'll just swoop down and try to catch the opponent. This actually is a tethered grab. You probably didn't expect it, but it's actually a tether grab. Once it grabs onto a ledge, it'll actually bring out a separate clown car for Mario to ride in all the way up to where the ledge was caught, and he'll actually remain in that clown car until he gets off the ledge or until he starts falling. So yeah, the pummel will actually just be Bowser Jr. Just like punching the opponent in the gut. The up throw, Bowser Jr. will actually get out of the car and he'll tap it twice and it'll shoot the opponent out. The forward and back throw are literally the same except in opposite direction. It's literally just so Bowser Jr. will get out of the car. Kamek will hold him with his wand. Then he throws him into the chosen direction. The down throw is actually the clown car turns upside down. It shoots the opponent out, and Kamek creates a hole in the ground, then closes it when the opponent gets out of the clown car, which buries them, which is super bad. Alright, the neutral B. Actually, there's a lot of neutral Bs here. Olivia is the only one who doesn't have a neutral B here. She's just too nervous for this, I guess. I don't know. Alright, neutral B for Bobby equipped will actually have him shoot out a cannon where his fuse is supposed to be. Crazy, I know. Then, for Kamek, he actually creates a sphere, like a circle around him of his magic, and it buffs all attacks. Except for, obviously, the specials, because that would be too OP. Professor Toad, with his shovel, will actually set up a shield. And Bowser Jr., you actually have to be airborne for this. It'll shoot down little sparkles, it'll shoot down little sparkly icicles that deal good spike amount of damage, I guess you could say. It could spike people. Yeah. Side B will actually be using the hurl hammer, but one thing, it actually gets rid of all your hammer attacks. That's right. That means the up aerial, the down aerial, and the side smash will not work with the hammer, which deals lots of damage, by the way. So try to avoid using side B. Also, when that happens, it's sort of like Steve. He just uses his fists instead of his weapon. So yeah. The down B will be actually swiping his Tanuki tail, but you're probably wondering, how do I change the partner mid-battle? If you hold down B, if you hold down the B button while you're doing down B, it'll actually put him into charging mode, and you'll actually choose who you want to come while you're charging. And when you're done, the partner that you're using will appear in front of you. You'll slap him with your tail, which actually can damage others, by the way, if they're too close. And it'll switch into the partner you chose. So yeah. The up B. Remember that little weird flip world that was in one of those games? I forgot which one, to be honest, because I only played Origami King, but I know about some others. He actually uses that thing and he just teleports. Simple. Just like Jevil, he has a teleport. The final smash. Alright, I know you've been waiting for this. Remember that giant Olivia hammer? Olivia becomes just that. Yeah, and she slams the opponent at least 3 times, dealing about 50 damage, which is very crazy. So yeah, whenever you have the chance, use it. Hey guys, we got Neko Fighter this time. Paper Luigi. And here's a little surprise. When you use down aerial, it'll actually make him even more floaty than he usually is. Then oh yeah, I forgot to mention Paper Mario and Paper Luigi are literally 2 of the lightest characters, and I mean that. And combined with Luigi down air, a Paper Luigi down air, it'll use the exhaust version of the Poltergust. It'll be paper, and he'll blow it out until you stop holding the button. So like it'll actually blow him up, and you can actually control where he's going, which is pretty cool. I mean, you gotta admit that's pretty cool. All right, let's just get on with his costumes. I know you're getting a little bored of this, maybe, I don't know. Alright, the simple costumes will be their normal paper attire with red, blue, and yellow, and obviously brown boots and skin, yada yada colors. But for this next one, it inverts the green and the red to actually swap between the 2 brothers. So that means, so Luigi's Mario and Mario's Luigi, basically. And although, if you use this costume, Paper Mario, does not gain that poltergust ability. Just to let y'all know. The costume 3 will just be based off the Wario brothers. I mean, come on. Costume 4, this is basically Mr. L and Mr. M. If you don't know who Mr. L or Mr. M is, Mr. M is basically Mr. L's brother, which everybody, quote unquote, doesn't know who he is. Everybody should know it's Luigi. I think everybody knows that. They just pretend. Anyways, so yeah, it's just a black cape with a mask that's black, with a red scarf or green scarf, depending on who you chose. Costume 5. This is interesting. Remember that shadow thing you become when in Thousand Year Door? I think that's the one where Dupless steals your body? I think his name is Dupless. So yeah, he actually for Paper Luigi, it's just a taller version of the purple Paper Mario. And also, all the attacks become purple, which doesn't deal poison damage, but wait for it, the partners are also purple. I know. Anyways, so yeah. Costume 6 actually represents Daisy and Peach. It's hard to tell that Daisy is Luigi here, but I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell that Paper Mario is Princess Peach here. It's very easy to tell. Costume 7 is literally just Paper Fire Mario and Paper Fire Luigi. Same here, except with Ice Flower. Alright, the winning animation. Remember that weird dance he does when you're trying to unlock the hole punch boss? That dance he does with all these toads? That's his win animation. And he always ends up with a random pose every single time. Also, the entry will be him actually jumping out of a printer. He'll be in the animation of jumping, and a printer will appear and start printing Paper Mario until he's fully printed, and he does a thumbs up when it starts. Also, there's only one taunt, and it depends on which partner you have. They will actually just do their little victory dance when you use the taunt button with a specific, partner. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Here's a little correction to last video. When I said I couldn't make the things I didn't know about, I would actually have to research about them, which would take me a couple days, which means I couldn't upload as fast. So yeah, same challenge as previous video, except with episode 3. So yeah, see y'all soon. Bye.